Hey everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns, and today we're going to be writing a song in 2 hours or less. This is a bit of a special edition because this is part of, or my submission to the 2 Hour Album Challenge, where the theme is failure. So that's what I'm thinking. There's a couple things that I was thinking about doing thematically, at least for song titles. One of them was the song title "Sometimes You Don't Make It to Level 2," which is basically a game over song, which I think would work pretty well because that's a thing that I say quite frequently on this stream. Secondly, another one that I was thinking of was something called, or a song title, "Thanks for the Memories," which is definitely a little bit more melancholy, but it would be a cool way to explore like some sads. I'm not entirely sure which way we're going to go yet, but I figure both of them can kind of start on kind of like atmospheric kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at right now, and people are talking about video games. I kind of missed all that in chat. Same. Yeah. Apparently, Monster Energy Drink is very litigious about the word monster, and there's currently some discourse going on about a game developer who has a game with the word monster in it, and Monster Energy Drink decided to give them a cease and desist. And they're actually trying to fight it, which is very interesting. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Oh, I did that. That was a chord progression from not Approaching the Crash Site, but it wasn't the Encountered, but I kind of like that. It's very atmospheric. I think we might go with a game over screen kind of thing. I think that would work really well. Let's do like a 3-bar loop, maybe? Yeah, I like this pad too. Yeah, I think I can kind of get behind this. I'm honestly not really sure yet, but that's okay. So if this is like, and I say this is like a game over screen, but usually those are like 10-second loops, and that's not, I'm going to try to make something a little bit more moments where I'm sure what I'm doing. No, I just put on a really good front. Oops. Yeah, see, repetition. What is it? Repetition leads to legitimacy or something? Isn't that what it is? Like if I continue to talk like I know what I'm doing, eventually people will assume that I do. Which is a mistake on their part. So we got this really kind of cool. Yep. It's very atonal, which is fine. Yeah, and I mean, I think that kind of fits within the theme of this too. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of wild submissions. Yeah. Subby sign beeps. But this is 2023, we can't use sign. Sine waves are illegal in 2023, it's the law. Play signs do crime. You know what? You're right. It honestly works better. And if I really wanted to be cheeky about it, I could just do this and lower the frequency so low where... There. It's a triangle wave, but it's a secret triangle wave. Nobody will ever know. Piece and kind of freaked out, became some... Yeah, and like, it's entirely possible that will happen here. I have no idea where this is going, but that's okay, you know? Remember to save! Hey everybody, remember to save. Okay, so I'm running into some issues here. Let's just stick to sine waves, I guess. Oh, the other problem is this, because it's using a glide now instead of retriggering the note. No plan. I like that. I was thinking about maybe adding some like pulse to this. So we're kind of implying a rhythm here, so let's lean into that a little bit more. We're kind of doing a da, 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 da. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, like, you just do whatever you want. I mean, I think a big part of this is to just kind of explore what works for you, you know? Then, it's a learning process. Yeah, exactly, and that's the other thing. It's like sometimes you just gotta do something. let's go back to the Leco, because that has kind of a weird, vulnerable sound to it. Leco is an incredible instrument. So we're kind of doing like a call and response right here, because we have that, and then the piano. It feels rushed. I think we can actually push this into a 4-bar loop now. One of the things that I'm realizing when I'm struggling is that I'm not giving the song enough time and space to breathe properly. And I think I need to rely on silence more. Rushed or nervous, yeah. I think that anything that moves around in half steps is kind of Metroid Prime moves, which is fine. Like, I think that there's a lot of really cool merit that can be done with something simple like this. Let's get I have some so I've been doing baseboards, so I have some like kind of replacement things for the wood, the actual flooring. So let's record some audio. And then we can run that through. I'm glad I finished recording. Teen's talking to the Alexa now. We can run that through Valhalla delay. Give it some like ghost vibes maybe, because this does frequency shifting. It's too loud, but I think it'll do the job. Cool atmosphere. And again, like, I want to let this song breathe, so let's give it some space to do that. So we can maybe work on a little bit more rhythmic stuff. I know this could be just a ambient, you know, spacey piece, but I think having some kind of rhythmic element to it would be pretty cool too. So I think Cinemo might work here. We'll see. So the thing is trying to find some kind of like rhythmic element here that would work well. Augmented fourths and minor sixths. You know what? That's actually not a bad. So this is also fairly subtle, but that's okay. Like we're adding layers, and that's the important bit. I don't know. This might be a little too atonal. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to come together. But you know, a lot of this is just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, you know. Yeah, this is not the right instrument for this. It's not. Actually, no. Maybe if we bring it up an octave, and then just drop the reverb quite a bit. I believe I use Valhalla Room, which I like because I can get like a really crazy long tail on that. Although I think the more modern Ableton stock stuff allows for some pretty long tails too, so. You could also do some more like audio recording stuff, with like a it's like some kind of creepy wind sounds. Yeah, a little bit. I'm wondering if I want to try to make it a little bit more consonant as we kind of progress through the song. Yeah, we can start bringing in like a ride cymbal or something here, I think. Just because that's what I do. You know what? Let's try something different. Let's not use the drum rack. Let's actually like create layers for all this and see if it actually does anything useful or if it's just a waste of my time. I know for some people they love doing checkerboarding and they love like creating all that kind of stuff. I struggle with that, but I think that's due to a lack of effort more than anything else. So, well, good morning to you, Toxic. Actually, this could just be handled with a... And also, I don't want the high sizzle stuff. I want kind of the thunky, meaty middles. Checkerboarding, it's more with EDM, but checkerboarding is like you have your drums and stuff set up like this. It kind of like checkerboards out because you have your kick and then your hat and then your snare and then your kick, and it just kind of ends up being kind of a grid of boxes, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna simplify the bass a little bit. Because I don't want to overburden this. There's a lot of things going on. Yeah, exactly. Remember to save. Hey everybody, remember to save. So we're still kind of building up to stuff here. And maybe this could be like a redemption. This is like the game over screen right here, and then things just kind of get, hey, Nutrisic. How you doing? We're making some weird atmospheric game over-ish music. It's very atonal, but that's okay, because yeah. Oh, I copy-pasted wrong. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, if we really wanted to lean into the horror stuff, I have this, that Komplete pack. Where is it? Or Contact Library Thrill. That always has some... This is one of those things where it came out, I was like, oh, this is awesome, I'm going to use it everywhere. And I think I've used it like 3 times in my life. Also, it loaded weird. There we go. Like, it's more for film scoring and stuff. You don't like that? Yeah, I don't think it fits here. It's definitely for like scoring Vintergarten. Super pretty bell sound. You'll have to post a link about that one because that sounds like my kind of jam. Yeah. Yeah, it could work, but I don't think that's really the vibe I want to go. Like, I don't really want to go for, like, horror as much as I want to go for, like, psychological. Oh, that's weird. I got the notification for the plant a tree thing, Husk, but it didn't pop up in the chat. Either way, I have added it. Thank you. I'm also going to make that a little bit longer. Update incoming is live on YouTube. Cool. Yeah, see, I want this gap. We could do... We need something in here. Like, we could do, like, weird monster sounds if we wanted to get funky with it. Like, I could, Oh, this is gonna duplicate my... Okay. Did I mute? No. There it is. Okay. That still messes me up. But we could do something like... I'm trying this. I want to... Oh, it's going to sound terrible. It's hard to hear myself. I'm going to lower that volume, but... Monster sounds, yeah. I don't think that will work. Okay, back to the normal one. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. I was just kind of passing through some distortion and other weird stuff. I haven't really used this that much, and I really want to use it more. That's so loud, though. But that's what some of these things do. They just really squish the audio down. Nah, I don't think that's really what we need. It's funny though. I think if we redo the wind and make it a little bit more something. Okay. Way better. Throw a wider on there. Hello, Haru. How are you? Boo. We are making some spooky music, so I guess that is appropriate. Thank you so much for the raid, though. I hope your stream went well. Hey, Sam. It's been a while. Hey, that's all that matters, you know? Thank you so much. We're making creepy music. I decided to call this song Sometimes You Don't Make It to Level 2, which is a phrase I've used several times on this stream, relating to my songs. So it's kind of like game over music, but I think it's going to evolve into something else. I like this, though. I think that it's really cool. I kind of want to go and steal something from a past project, but I can't remember the name of it. Bismuth, Kill Switch, Life Debt. Waiting for the rain. Is it Approaching the Crash Site? I think that's what it was called. No, it came from the sky. There was a really cool bass in here that I love a lot, and you know, if I just remake It Came From the Sky, I would not be sad because I really like that song. I think it's the first one. It's usually the first one because I'm lazy. Yeah, I think it's this bass. Oh, it's just the bass? I thought it had more layers than that. I thought I had layered up like the bass and something else. Yeah, this is what it was. It's like... So, you can see that I have kind of a very similar bass line to this, which is fine. I think that we can try this. The thing is, like, you know, you're experimenting. You wanna see if you can work with stuff. So let's do Upright B-Ass. Good job, Ben. Kinda, yeah. Oop. And I don't want to just copy the bass line because that's what the other one was. It was bum 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 bum, and then there's like default capital P ass word. That's pretty funny. No, you do not have to stream to submit. That is just something that if you want to do it, you can, but you are by no means required to. With a misspelled name. It's okay. I would have been able to fix that for you. Well, it saves me time, so I appreciate it, but... Please, if possible. Well, I wouldn't have caught that one. The listening party will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Well, 3:15, 3:30 Central Time. I have to wait for all of those artists who wait till the last literal second before posting their stuff, which is fine. I do the same thing. Slightly after 3 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. The Thighs We Left Behind is very good, though. Okay, I think we're gonna kind of go more in this direction. I like this a lot. Let's get a little bit of a rhythm going. And I understand our intro is fairly short, but you know, with an atmospheric song like this, I think that that's okay. I'm gonna stick with my janky ass blocks of wood though, because I think it's funny. So the theme is failure. Save. Hey everybody, remember to save. Okay, in this case I do need to get rid of the Valhalla delay. Look how good I am at rhythm. I'm just gonna move this to a new channel, I think, just in case. So let's clean this hot mess up. I kind of like that it's atmospheric and dark still. This is also something that we could expand out a little bit. Like these can come in here. Actually, that's really it. That's fine. Get some more kind of... Oh, sorry. Name of host, upload files. That's, yeah, like Pizza said, that's a Google thing. I don't really care about your name or profile picture or anything like that. Here, I'll show you what I don't think this has anything. No. Like this is what I record. It's all just like the name of the song and like where it's located and like your inspiration for it and stuff. So it's totally fine. I don't like lyrics, all that other stuff, so don't worry about it at all. Okay. Hey, Jank. Are you talking about yourself? I'm partly that cool Ben guy. Well, I don't know how cool he is. He's all right. We are making, I guess this is a little bit of a spiritual successor to It Came From the Sky, which I'm okay with because I love that song. But we're kind of turning this, hey, nice. Thank you, Haru. Looking forward to hearing it. We're kind of turning this really creepy atmosphere into something else, which is cool. That actually was kind of a cool sound. We can use that. I really like randomizing and like trying to get inspiration from I was gonna say inappropriate, but that's not really the right word. Like just like stuff that doesn't really sound like it should be there, you know? No worries, Jake. Let's throw a Valhalla delay on this as well. I like this ghost one. Everything should be detuned down because it's spookier. I'm thinking we can actually bring in like an instrument that plays notes in some kind of consecutive order that makes a little bit more sense relating to scales. We'll see. The problem is that I don't want to just copy what I did with yeah, this is the chord progression from It Came From the Sky, or Approaching the Crash Site. But it sounds really good. So we're going to avoid doing that. If humanly possible. We'll see. We'll see where the song takes me. Sometimes the song just wants me to do something I've done already, and I should just let it do that. My phone booped. Apparently my wife is going to get a coffee. I'm home alone. I don't know how if I want to get into this grace note stuff. I do it a lot, which I like, but I also do it a lot. I lean on this F sharp a lot. Which is a mixed blessing. I do kind of like that though. I hit some notes pretty hard here, which I need to adjust. But overall, I think that sounds pretty neat. It gives it a little bit more, like, structure. You know? Although I do need to make sure I hit the notes at the right time, because right now it's a little obnoxious. I mean, to a point. Like, I don't want it all exactly on the grid either. I like this. It's very subtle, but I think I might reinforce this with another layer. Or this can be like leading into a breakdown of some sort. Like we can do another 2 loops here. Yeah, let's lay this out a little bit more. Let's go like this. So we'll do another 2 bars of this with more solo. Then we'll have a, oh geez, it pushed everything out. There we go. We'll have a little bit of a break again, and then we can like get into the real song, you know. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to definitely keep that note extended, but I'm just going to record some other stuff here. Chord progression. Yeah. Lost my thread. It's hard for me to bounce between those. I really like a lot of this though, so let's just go like this. It's one of the nice things about recording via MIDI, is I can screw up a lot. Okay, let's smoosh all this together. Go like that. Yeah, I mean, I try to... I'm trying to be... I mean, I've always been trying to be a little bit more aware of how I approach live recordings, and I try to do my best to get things right in the actual music. But like when I'm playing, rather than trying to fix it all up, but sometimes, you know, the need for speed prevails, and I just need to you know, hammer it out. What was I trying to do here? Oh. So, you know. Yeah. No.
Remember to save.
Everybody remember to save. Okay. I was just kind of doing a little bit of a thing here as connective tissue between the two bits. So. This is like this weird delay. I think that'll work. But we're gonna have to add more drams to all this, which is fine. Neat. I meant to hit a note up here, but having a weird gap is also kind of cool, so let's roll with it until I realize I don't like it, and then we can fix it. Yeah. Okay, so I am gonna just do a drum rack here because I'm lazy and I don't want to waste a lot of time checkerboarding a bunch of drums that I can just slap in there and forget about. These are all so loud. Good enough. Okay, so we need like us. It's so loud. Why are you so loud? Maybe, well, I think the brushed cymbals will be too quiet. So let's try this. Excuse me. The ride cymbal that shattered. Yeah, exactly, right? I just want this to be really quiet, you know? I pitched it up too much. Okay, so we're running into some tempo fighting here, so let's go like this. Also, how about we fix this way, where we actually conform this to the swing? That would make more sense, hey? And then this can also go to the swing, and then everybody's on the same tempo. It sounds a little weird right now, but I think we just need to put together more. Also, I need to make sure that this, yeah, this also needs to get fixed up a little bit. Okay, let us go into the brushed drums. And get a good snare. In fact, let's treat ourselves. Let's get 2 snares. Ooh. So extravagant. These aren't. For him, it's just Saturday. I know, right? How am I supposed to hold all of these snares? I'm gonna have to create a return group for this, a return chain, for some reverb, because I mean this is the problem with using a drum rack, is that you have to basically like compartmentalize all of your effects into this kind of crummy interface. But you know, sometimes what's the current meme? Sometimes God gives the hardest tasks to his strongest warriors, or whatever. It's such a stupid meme, but I think it's kind of funny. Okay. We need another. Let's get a brushed cymbals. Again, these are here for accentuating the rhythm. Medium, and that's the hard one. I always get those backwards. There we go. The problem is, like, in this drum rack, you're like adding them left to right, and in this, they're appearing like top to bottom, and I always get it backwards for some reason. It really kind of drives me nuts. Much like a pirate and his ship. Okay. Next thing we need to do is throw a little bit of stereo separation on some of this stuff. Like, you would assume the snares and the cymbals would be together, the hi-hat would be over here, the kick would definitely be centered still, but that should give it. Yeah, I really love this brush drum pack. Like, I can't overstate how much I love it. Just like you said, the tinglies, it has like all of this upper end air that is just so beautiful. Just get some like weird little artifacts in here that are like not exactly right, but I think that if you screw up a little bit, sometimes things turn out okay, you know? Okay. Let's get that layer in. It's basic, but that's all we need. Just, I'm a basic Ben, you know? I see something I like, I click. Let's add one more thing in here, because it would not be a jazz song without my Thanos snap. Because I have to use this in literally every song I make. I'm contractually obligated by Marvel Disney. Which is, you know, obviously not true. And I'm gonna throw a wider on this and just go buck wild with that, because I think if we throw this way out to the sides, it's gonna sound amazing. Yeah. Yes. We're all under the Disney umbrella. Great Disney, who can do no wrong. I should just record all the time, literally. There, see? I did it. Actually, no. It would be like this. Ableton, please just do what I'm thinking and not what I say. Okay. Can't wait for that Ableton neural interface. That'll save a lot of problems, right? Time that's closely related to theme 14. You guys, like, know way too much about the past challenges. I don't even know what happened yesterday. We gotta get that wiki started, right?
Remember to save.
I'm not putting that in the song, but remember to save, everybody. I know, it always fits. Oh, 14 on the die. I thought you meant season 14. Or, volume 14. Sorry, my bad. Right? Well, let's find out together. Oh, it was Entropy. That was a good one. Entropy was a fun one. Nope, that was 15. Yeah. Music for everyday life. Okay, I need to fix this. Let's go like this. Okay. We, like, 2 minutes in, we finally get into the actual song, which I kind of like. I like songs that have, like, this really long preamble that... Okay, I need to fix this, though. This is kind of hecked. Let's do more weird wood sounds here too, just for extra high-end texture. Yes, no? We'll see. The delay does not help. Let's get rid of the delay here. Let's get rid of the delay just here. There we go. I don't know if my rhythm is bad or if I have a delay on my microphone. Both are equally possible explanations for why this is so hecked. But you know what? It's easy to fix. And I'll just hit the wrong button. Speaking of remember to save, I should really save this, huh? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this on its own layer just so I have more control over it, because one of the things that I hate the most is messing around with a bunch of parameters where I should just make a new layer. You're listening to 2 streams at once. That's actually, like, it's cool that you're offering support on other people's, like, view counts are so valuable. It really sucks how valuable they are. This piano is like really loud, right? Or is it just me? Okay. I'm gonna clean this up just a wee bit. Yeah. I mean, there's that too. I gotta clean up. I mean, like, rhythmically, it's fine if things are a little off, but... Jeez, Ben. There we go. Now it feels too quiet. USB port last night after D&D. Well, hopefully everything's okay. I feel like this is a little too loud now too, which is fine. Like we're repurposing this instrument into something else, so like we can tone that back because it's just supposed to be a layer. Yeah, I have the cap for my webcam like right over here. So like I try to put that on when I'm not using it, but I forget, and I don't know, it's not like I run around the house naked anyway, but if I did, I guess some people would have free content? I don't know. This is a nice groove. This is how you make a piano part, not whatever I did. I don't know. Like, I can't say that I'm an expert. I just mash keys, and somehow sometimes it sounds good. Like, that's literally it. Like, I don't have a secret formula. I wish I did. Like, I wish I... And that's kind of the thing. Like, I wish I better understood why the things I did sound good. I don't think we need another bass. We're good there. This kick is like missing just a little bit of punch. And that's okay, that's a whole topic there at Toxic. Like the dichotomy between people being like, well, I don't need to understand music theory, I know what sounds good. And the understanding that music theory allows you to get to what sounds good more efficiently. And there is I mean, there's a lot of discourse about that whole thing, and I do genuinely think that the knowledge and understanding of like knowing the DNA of the music that you're trying to make is very valuable. But I also understand that once you have like a fundamental understanding, like once you kind of fundamentally understand how music works, the quality goes down because you're thinking so much about how to make things fit within the rule set. So it's like you have to. Hey, Joni, how are you doing? You have to go beyond like that basic rule set and learn that those rules are there as guidelines and that they're designed to be pushed past, you know? We could do another like bass line thing. Yeah, exactly. You have to both understand what the rules are and then understand that the rules aren't there for any particular reason. It's very like my finger slipped. My finger slipped again. That was a cool line until I apparently lost where my fingers how my fingers worked. Go down, rip tones, put them in front of me while playing a melody. Not to stare at it too much. Yeah, like the chord progression for this. Like, basically, I'm figuring out the chord progression because I was just like, let's make atonal stuff. And then the bass is like... And it's just like, I started with the atonality, and then I'm figuring it out through that. And the best way to do that is to understand the music theory parts of it, where it's like, you know, we're going from here to here. The easiest way to do that is to jump to the dominant, except make it a major chord instead of a minor chord. And I think that works really well because you're not only creating tension, but you're also offering a resolution between the minor chord and the major chord. And you're only moving one note. It's like, music theory is really cool, but it's a big pain in the butt to learn. this is stilted. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum-bum. We could do... This is going to be too fast. Like, I kind of want to just drop into like a really straight 4x. No, that's not going to work either. So let's just go like this. Okay, so where's this song going at the end here? Because we're just kind of jamming around now. We don't need that. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. I might make a new instrument for that, just because the Cinemo doesn't really translate super well to those high tones. Plus, we can get a little bit more atmosphere out of it if we do this. Again, we don't want it to be crazy, we just want it to be there. Yeah. I like that. You can tighten it up more. I don't know, layering it like that? Nah. I think layering it was kind of neat, but maybe we'll do that later. Or maybe we'll not do that not at all. We'll see. Hey, thank you so much for the plant a tree. That one came through. I don't know why the other one didn't. Another thing we can do with this to make it a little more interesting is throw some auto pan on it. Just really kind of heck it up. I don't think glide would work well here. That makes it a little too happy. Let's try that again. I was just screwing around. Yeah, it's all just screwing around, you know, and sometimes the screwing around works. It's kind of figuring out what you like and what you don't, you know. And sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. Why is it so, like... It's weird. I thought the panning would help with that, but it really doesn't. That's okay. That works. So where are we going? What's the end game for this? We can, like, keep bringing in old things, but... like, kind of... what is it? Recapitulating from the start of the song? But I don't know if that's really the right call. The end game is rolling another character. That's not bad. I don't know how to conceptualize re-rolling another character. I don't know if that's really the way I want to go with this. It's kind of an interesting idea, though, because I do think the sometimes you don't make it to level 2 is definitely something that originated from D&D for me, but it's also not something that, like, this also works for a lot of things. For me, specifically when I'm making music, sometimes the songs don't make it to level 2, which is like sometimes I don't even save them. And I don't know, like, and I do think that we have to start, like, kind of pushing this song to a fade out, because again we're at like 4 minutes and the soft cap is around 4 minutes. So I think we're good to just everybody's making me plant trees today. You guys cost me $3 for this stream. Thank you for that, pizza. I have marked it down. That's why it's a soft cap. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people understand that the 4-minute mark is really where I want songs to be, and it's hard to like enforce it anyway. So it's okay. This song is actually probably going to end up about 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Not authorized, I thought was 503. But I might be incorrect on that. I think we're done. Let's listen to the whole thing. We definitely have places we could improve, but I like this song. Server, oh, right. 503 is like a server authorization. I run into that all the time at work because I manage security certificates. So that would imply that 403 is the right one, because I don't know if there's any parity between the 400 layer and the 500 layer.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. We won't know the true volume until this gets into the drums, but I think this is good. This is also kind of loud. This could be a little better. The wood scraping's a bit loud. The snare's a bit loud. Pretty much all of this stuff is a little bit loud. I actually think I need to go in here and scoop out some of the mids, because it's getting in the way of the piano. It's all good, Toxic. That's why I'm here to help fix things up. And I'm happy to do that. Thank you so much. CZ Lowy? Is that one possible way of pronouncing your handle? Ah, gotcha. I didn't even check the lefts over here. Can't just have that. There we go. Creative low. Man, I have been there. That's actually been my last couple months. But I feel like I'm kind of getting back into the groove of things, especially with this song. So who knows? Speaking of this song, I think we're pretty much done. I thought there was something else that I wanted to fix. Thank you. There we go. Boo, boo, boo. Go like this. Sorry for all of the reverb spam, but I gotta figure this out because this is definitely like one of the key parts of the song. Okay, so I think this is a little loud. So I'm gonna just kind of take all that back. Yeah, because this is supposed to be like a background whooshy sound. We can tighten up some of these. This is just like the reverbs. running into a lot of, like, reverb mud. Reverb mud is no good. I mean, it's good until we get into the actual song, and then it's bad. So let's go like this. Makes sense. You don't have to worry about making your songs bearable. That seems kind of seems kind of mean. Oh please! I've already been saying that I'm done. I'm just kind of cleaning things up. There's just too much reverb. Holy cow! That's my problem right now. I have way too much reverb. Awesome. Thank you, Nate. I did that with Kill Switch, where I stopped the song like halfway through a bar or something. I was like, that's funny. This is too loud. That's what I'm hearing. Like something was just throwing a bunch of mud in here. This has a granular delay in it, I think. Yeah, pitch shift delay. This is what's causing all of this mud. This is what's causing me a lot of pain, I think. Yeah, absolutely, Nate. I know it can't fit everybody's schedule. This is also a problem. There's just like, this is like mechanically why I'm not always able to make the song sound good, because there's all these little problems. Yeah, man, like commissions take a lot out of you. I'm kind of trying to step away from that a little bit and just be more focused on my own stuff. This is too loud. Still too loud. Make it creepier. low. I think that works well here. In the original Rayman. I'll have to listen to that. I kind of like this. Well, I'm not going to add it, but I want to hear. I don't have a harmonica, so I'll just use this. That's kind of fun. I wasn't recording that, no. I feel like the song is too dense for something like that, but let's try it anyway, because why not? That one wasn't as good, but that's okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. We could maybe heck around with creating some kind of I don't know. I think that's kind of neat, but I don't know if it really fits here. I could do this. This will either make it sound amazing or terrible. Alternatively, I could put it here, but this is like when the song is winding down. Oop, that goes. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that actually. Let's re-record that. Something that makes a little bit more sense. That's for the wind down, but I think that'll work. That's not necessary. I think that this could work. Probably don't need me talking in it. Oh yeah, I need to fade this out over like that. Make up your mind. Okay, I think we're done now. Oh, that's way too much of that now. Yep, scary movie. Well, we do have to end this at 4:04, right? That's the rule. There we go. The decay on this is like crazy, or the release rather. So I'm gonna lower that a little bit. I think that's the other thing. It's just like everything is playing for so long. Everything gets kind of hecked up in itself. So I'm very, very pleased that I made a song that doesn't make me sad. Because as much as I like the last 2-hour track challenges, they have been incredibly frustrating. And that's annoying that like I sit down and I try to make something and like it just kind of comes out. And you know, that happens. That's part of the process and that's okay. But it's also really frustrating where, you know, I want to not only make something that I like, but something that is like good TV for the actual like process of making it. Whereas like last Wednesday, I sat and spun my wheels for like 3 hours and I came up with something that was fine, you know, and I really want, and like, you know, the whole point is to just like make something. The point isn't to be like, oh, I'm going to make the best song in the world because that's what's going to get me rich and famous. The point is just to make something. And I need to become more aligned with that feeling. Lost. Yeah. You know, sometimes that happens. So I think like loop point wise, this would work pretty well. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Is there anybody else streaming currently that I can pass this to? That's YouTube. So I don't think anybody else is streaming. Hey, Weirwar. Bohren. Oh yeah. I love that album. I actually have that album on vinyl. I think it's this one. Yeah, I love this album cover. One of my favorite albums. I had a 2 years ago, I created an entire album kind of inspired by that group. If you're interested in listening to an album that I wrote that is inspired by Black Earth, I would highly suggest checking out The Moon Seems Unaffected. Let me see if I can grab a link for you. Because it was very, very heavily inspired by them. And I really, really love this album. It's probably one of my favorites. I was kind of thinking about for Naso Elmo this November, if I kind of try to do another ensemble thing like this album was, where it's kind of like you have a bass, you have a piano, you have this, but not necessarily in the dark jazz, like the ambient jazz kind of stuff, and something more along the lines of maybe this, where it's a little bit more upbeat. I don't know. That's been on my mind. Kind of how I'm going to execute the album in November. I really want to call it Exist and Persist. I'm not really sure why, but that's what my brain is telling me to do, so I'm going to try to do it. But that's in November. That's many months away. So I think since nobody else is streaming right now, I guess I'll call it. Oh, thank you. So if anybody else is a music producer here and not really sure what we're doing, this is the 2-hour album challenge, where basically we all come together and write a song inspired by the word failure. Oh, thank you, Toxic. I was just going to paste that in there. And then we're all going to come together tomorrow and have a big listening party of all the submitted songs. And then we're going to post it on Bandcamp, and we're going to raise some more money for foster kitties. I'm really looking forward to hitting that $2,000. I know it's kind of a slow process, but a little bit helps every couple months. So I'm really pleased for that. But in the meantime, that is it for me. I've got some housework to do, so I've got to run. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really genuinely do appreciate it. I hope that the rest of your weekend goes well, and I hope that you can join the listening party tomorrow while we kind of hang out and hear all of everybody else's failures. So in the meantime, take care of yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh man, that was a fun song. I'm really glad that we were able to pull that one together. Like I said, I'm not mad at the last couple songs that we've done, but I've also been kind of frustrated that it was like pulling teeth, and this one flowed a lot better. And that's important to me, having that flow and just being able to kind of roll with it. Part of that was me just copying one of my older songs, but that's okay too, because that older song is one of my favorites, and if I can do that. I mean, hell, Puddle of Mud had an album that was all the same song, seven different times over or whatever. Sorry. That's another long story. I'll talk about that later. See you later.